Let's talk a little motivation here, a little drive. I think we can all use it. And for sure, 2020 has been rough on everybody. I believe so. Hello, everyone. My name is Jose J. Garcia with Mobile Home University here bringing you another video. So, 2021 is right around the corner. I hear a lot of things. The typical wishful list is really what it is because, I believe too many people want to get started. They jump into certain things and they have the right motives. They have the right drive behind them, the right motivation. But 2 weeks into it, just kind of fades away. You can't do that. You can't do that with anything that you do. I mean, anything worthwhile is going to take work. It's going to take dedication, motivation, drive, you name it, all the above. It's all hard. It can be simple, but it'll be hard. Good example of that, and I use this in the past. I do bodybuilding now. I used to be a fitness instructor, a nutritionist, all the above. And one of the things, people like to complicate things. It's pretty simple, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. It'll be hard, but it'll be simple. I want to grow bigger arms. Okay, take a heavy weight and curl it up and curl it down. That's it. It doesn't matter how pretty you want to do it, how many moves you want to incorporate. Lift it up, and curl it down. That's it. Simple, right? Doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Same way in life. A lot of things many people complicate it, and it's not like that. It's only as hard as you make it out to be. So stop trying to overcomplicate. Stop trying to avoid simple because many times simple works. Again, it's not going to be easy, but it's simple. So, you also hear a lot of, well, unfortunate times come my way. These things, if only these things wouldn't happen, if I only didn't have that. Those are all excuses and reasons as to why you cannot do something. If you keep talking like that, you're going to keep bringing that to you. You're only attracting more of that, right? That same negativity. And it doesn't take long. You don't have to go anywhere to be around negative. That's the unfortunate. 1% of America is very, very successful. 5% are very successful. And 95% are not very successful. So, to find negativity, depression, you don't have to go far. I mean, to find those 1%ers, 5%ers, that's the hard part. Family around you, family be the first ones to take you away from trying to do anything big, trying to, oh, well, you don't want to fail in that. You don't want to engage in that. I knew somebody who tried that, etc., and they'll give you every reason above what you already have. Because when I was first getting started, I had my own what ifs, I had my own worries, I had my own insecurities, I had my own negativity, etc. The list went on. I didn't have to ask somebody. And when I asked, you better believe they only incorporated to that negativity. So you don't need that. Stay away from that. You don't need it. Stay driven is only one of many things that you need to do. You need coaches, you need mentors, you need to focus, and you need to have a plan. More so than anything, you have to have a plan because you have to know what you're aiming for. Eh, Okay, you can't just have a thought that, oh, I'm going to be successful, I'm going to have money. What does that mean? I mean, if you had 20 extra dollars, would that mean you're satisfied? Okay, you have to have a goal, you have to have a plan, you have to have a vision, and then you can shoot for those. And if they're big enough, like they should be, and you come a little short, you're probably going to do okay anyway, right? You shoot for the stars and you didn't make it, well, you probably ended up pretty well somewhere. Now, if you aim too low and you make it, like Les Brown would say, that you probably didn't go very far. You have to do things that scare you. um, I believe very few of us are born with that silver spoon in your mouth kind of thing where you're just successful. Doesn't mean you're going to be successful. Just because you come from money doesn't mean you're going to continue to that. And the unfortunate side of that is a lot of times, more than none, is those are the people that we hear about, we read about, that end up not doing so well in life, and that's because they had it all their way growing up. The money, the anything they wanted, it was there available at any given time of the day, night, whenever, whatever. So, for the most of us, like me, I come from poverty, and it's, always a drive to be more, become more, and help those that are in need. So, you know, you don't hear about things just being in a place in a sense of success, like a great entrepreneur, a great real estate investor. Nobody says, oh, look at that beautiful entrepreneur baby. That baby has to become an entrepreneur. Or what about that beautiful real estate investor baby? No such thing, right? he or she has to become a great of anything. So in that same this, you have to work, you have to put in the time, you have to dedicate yourself, you have to educate yourself, and you have to go after it, period. Education alone is not enough, and going at it alone is not enough. So you have to combine the two. Make the best of it, get in there and figure it out. Take action, jump into it. 2021 is less than 3 weeks away. What is your New Year's resolution? Okay, I don't have New Year's resolutions. I have New Year's goals, visions. Okay, and that's what I'm going to accomplish because my goals are already set. Don't wait until December 31st to decide, oh, I'm going to do this. How about start planning now and see what comes around that corner? And whatever it is that you decide to take on, whether it's mobile home investing, real estate, Bitcoin, I don't care, whatever you want to jump into, do something that's meaningful, that's going to make a difference, and don't lose that steam. Okay, you can't get into January 14, 15 and think this not going to work out for me. Nothing's going to work out that way, right? Nothing worth doing comes easy, that's for sure. So just remember that, a few of those tips there. But if it is mobile home investing that you're interested in, it is something that you want to get into, figure out, start following my YouTube channel. There's plenty of tips and nuggets that I drop on there all the time, and it comes from questions. Thanks to you all who message me all these questions and how do I do this, that, those kind of thing. That's where the questions come in, and where the answers that I'm able to make these videos here for you. So keep those questions coming. And if you cannot afford education at this time, that is okay. Go ahead and start with YouTube. Educate yourself the most that you can there. But at one point, do remember that you cannot not afford to have a mentor or coach, because a mentor or coach are going to take you further than you can yourself. You don't reinvent the wheel. Don't sit there and spin. And that's what you're initially doing when you don't have a coach or mentor. I know I did it for a while. When I first got started, it was, I got it. I do it on my own. I figured it out. Looking back is, what was I thinking? The accomplishment that I have had, to the period, even now, I would have had it so much sooner. How would I have just invested in a coach or a mentor? So if it is mobile homes and you need assistance, you want some of our coaching programs, reach out to me, j@garciamhu.com. I'll be happy to assist you in any and every way, whatever it is, no matter how much you have been investing. I get a lot of real estate investors that come into the game, and for those of you listening, you are the harder ones to coach. Why? Because you have what I call bad habits. Not bad, you just different habits. And that's from real estate investing. You think a certain way, and real estate and mobile homes they're both homes to a sense, but they're very different in a lot of sense. So it's like I have to break you away from those habits to get you in, versus when I get somebody who's never invested in anything, but finally are investing in themselves. Those are the people that I can coach rather easier, if you will. But hey, this is for everybody. I do believe that there's enough mobile homes for any and everybody that wants to get the mobile home investing, and I'll be happy to provide you with the education and the homes. We have plenty of inventory. So I'll close off with that. If you need inventory, if you need education, reach out to me, j@garciamhu.com. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe if you like these videos, if you found it productive. And again, message me. All right. Thank you for watching.